he tries to jump over, and then Fruit Ninja. Have you guys played Fruit Ninja on your iPad? Right? Yes, you know what I'm talking about. This guy chops off all of his limbs onto the ground, and he goes, boom, he just falls on the ground right next to the river of lava. And Obi-Wan's like, I told you, that's what you get. You mess around, you find out. Right? Looking at this scene reminds me of my marriage. But not in the way that you think. My wife is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'm young Anakin Skywalker. She's always got the high ground on me, right? And I'm just doing my best. I'm just trying to get over there, but I don't have enough midi-chlorians or something. The problem is my wife is she's really tough. She's a tough person. They say there's a lot of people these days say that for a romantic relationship to work, one of the people has to bring masculine energy, and another person has to bring feminine energy. That's any relationship, gay, straight, whatever, right? Somebody's got to bring that, and this creates balance, just like in the Force. Right? If you take a look at me, get a good look. Clearly, I bring the feminine energy in my relationship. Because the thing is, my wife, she likes to hike. She fixes cars. She builds barns out of nothing. She's the tough one in the relationship. She camps. I don't like camping, right? And she hunts. I don't like to be outside because it gets my fingers all dirty. My fingernails. That's not manly. That's right. They don't like that. And also, it's never going to be. I can camp, but it's never going to be my idea to go camping, right? Because I know that nature wants to kill you. I've seen Cocaine Bear. I know what's going on. Thank you. And that's why she likes to say to me, "Oh, you're just like a little sensitive boy." And I say, "No! I don't want to hear that." She's a black belt. She's literally a black. Right now, she's teaching karate at the Y, Tracy. Yeah. In Cobra Kai karate. You guys watch that show? You're the best around. That's my wife, right? Do you know the motto? Anybody know the motto from Cobra Kai?
Cobra Kai never dies.
Okay, that's one of them. That's not one I was thinking. Very close, Jeffrey.
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy second.
That's the one, exactly. And that's real. In Cobra Kai, they use a thing called Tang Soo Do. It's a real Korean martial art, and that's their motto: strike first, strike hard, no mercy or no surrender. Right? Pretty sure my wife applies this same exact motto to our arguments, to our marriage. She strikes first. She strikes hard. Here's an example. One time we were arguing. Respectfully, I was trying to tell her, how about you get off my back? Just all the way off my back, to quote pitch meeting, right? And she was nagging me about something, right? I don't know, get the roof changed because it's leaking, something like that. And so I said, get off my back. And she goes, how about this? I'll just remind you of a particular time, Adam, where you didn't get the oil changed in our car for 3 years. That's not funny. Here's the funny part. ... And then the engine exploded. And I go, dang, woman, that strikes hard! Right there. On top of that, I have tried. I'm just trying to keep her around. That's my goal. So I started, right? I just want to convince her to not find another guy who's tough. And I started listening to these podcasts by these alpha males. That's like a big deal these days. And they try to teach guys how to regain that masculine energy in the relationship. One tactic, start to nag your wife or your lady. You guys know what that means? It's a real bro term. But what it means like low-key neglect or ignore your lady. And theoretically, it's supposed to spark some inner part of her brain that's going to make her want to get you to chase her. Renee's laughing at this. It doesn't work, right? Right? I tried it really hard. Here's an example. We're in this rock and roll band, my wife and I. I play guitar, she plays bass, and we're getting ready to go do a show. Thank you. It's called Furlough Fridays. We have a show on May 20th. I'll let you know later. Anyways, she comes out of the bathroom. She's a very attractive woman, right? And she's like, hey, how do I look? Right? And me, first thought is, I'm like, oh. But I don't want to let her know that because I'd be losing my masculine energy, right? I gotta let her know that she's not making my face melt Like at the guys at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark? Yeah. Right? From her hotness, no, I gotta keep it to myself. So I gotta be cool. I'm like, yeah, you look fine, I guess. And she caught on, she's like, oh no, no. So she walks up to me like this, real seductively, I might add. She goes, you brush your teeth today? Dang, woman, you strike hard! So I slumped my way to the bathroom and brushed my teeth. For the first time ever. She's too pretty, she's too attractive. That's the problem. It's hard when you're married to somebody who is clearly the more desirable person in the relationship. That's the situation I got going on. She takes my breath away on a daily basis. Also, that's because she gets me in headlocks. But that's not her fault. I like to hide in corners and dark places in our house, and I jump on her and try to attack her. Because she's Cobra Kai, you gotta be ready at every moment, right? I did it once at my parents' house on Thanksgiving. She's like, oh, you look good, you look good. And I was like, I didn't want to give up, right? And my mom's like, Megan, no, don't do it! Then I was like, no, I'm not chopping up! I ended up passing out a little bit, but it's okay. My thought is this, sometimes when she goes a little hard, I might get a little bruise, a little black eye. I just go to the bathroom, take a little selfie, right? And then if divorce proceedings ever happen, I've got evidence of spousal abuse! I'm out of day, it's out of here!
It's not as big of a deal today as it was back then, but back in the mid-2000s, it was like a really big deal for two girls to kiss in front of guys, like at the club. They'd be like, hey, Jessica, let's do something crazy. Let's come over here and kiss. Put on a show, guys. And the guys go, yeah, kiss, do it, yeah! And they go, oh my God, stop it, you whore. Oh God, and they do it, and they're like, oh! And I thought to myself, two hot girls kissing actually doesn't super well. Okay, it kind of does it for me a little bit. But like, I'm not really into that, but many guys are. Is it flip for the fairer sex? Do girls get really turned on when two very attractive guys go, hey, Jerry. See those girls over there? Yeah? Oh, are you sure? All right, Joe, come here.
Not a chance.